Bizkitz Pokemon Adventure, Bar 66, Barry's final stand. Alright, make sure you have a good electric type ready so you can, I'm just gonna say just have an electric type or a rock type. Let's go over here and, let's go over here and talk to this lady, and uh-oh, look at this, it's Barry! He doesn't bump into you. I think he's getting good at that. Looks like he's gonna try to challenge the Pokemon League. I highly doubt that. Well, looks like we're gonna have to take a battle to figure out who's gonna go first. It's Barry's final chance to beat you. This is his last chance before he thinks he can become the champion. Well, let's see. His Staraptor. In case you haven't figured it out, like when you're up on Mount Coronet and he was helping you, he finally evolved his Staravia into a Staraptor. This is kind of when I figured it out. I was like, hey, you finally evolved it. We'll have to cross intimidating each other. I guess a good special attack is in order, so I think a Thunderbolt should do well against this Staraptor. Staraptor looks pretty cool in this game, don't you think? He's kind of got that, like the thing over his head kind of makes him look cool, and he's just all around he looks just like buff and bulky and pretty cool. I used him the first time I played, and he was a good asset. Some pretty cool Pokemon that was really awesome. Now, unfortunately, since there's no excitement, he sends out his Torterra right out in the beginning, which is no fun because I wanted him to save that for his last thing, so I thought I might be able to do something fun with it. But Torterra, it's now learned some ground-type moves, so anything that's weak against ground should be taken out because it can really hurt anything that's good. Anything that's weak to ground will probably really hurt. Now, I'm not sure why you use a Leaf Storm because that sucks against Vespiquen, like, terribly. And that move in general just sucks for Torterra, so I'm just gonna take out my Killer Bees and use them against this big, evil Torterra. I'm not sure exactly how Killer Bees hurt this big, giant thing, but it works. I mean, he's got a giant tree on his back, come on. And he's got, like, spikes coming out of his back, too. Okay, so he withdraws and sends out a Heracross. I think that's an even worse decision. You take out a Torterra and send out a Heracross, something that's 4 times weak to flying types. Good move, Barry, good move. Well, looks like I got all my health back from that Leaf Storm, which was a minor annoyance. So he's faster than me, which is unfortunate. He's gonna use a close combat, which again sucks against Vespiquen. So Barry is being really stupid. An Aerial Ace, that'll do good. Nice close in there thing after his defenses were down. That should, either way, I mean, any flying type should take it down easy. Or any fire type or anything like that. I mean, seriously, as long as it's faster than Heracross, because Heracross isn't that fast, but if you have something like super slow, it's weak against Heracross, don't bring that out, because we all know that would be pretty stupid. Sorry, my voice is a little itchy. Maybe because I drank some coffee this morning. First time in a while. We don't have an actual automatic coffee maker. I wish we did, but we don't. And he sends out his Rapidash. This thing, it's pretty cool, pretty fast, you know. But a nice Earthquake from my awesome, amazing Land Shark should just, like, do the trick and should take it out in one hit because we all know Garchomps are, like, so cool and awesome. Yeah. And they work, like, with Earthquake and stuff like that, which is why I picked him on my team because he's so cool and awesome. And now he's gonna use a Floatzel. Okay, go ahead. I don't care. What should I do now? I will choose a Sunshine because, well, probably not going to take much damage, and it's not going to get any other experience any other way, so why not? You know, I've never really taken... You know, I think the only time I really trust a Grass type is when it's like a Venusaur or something, or a Torterra, when it's something big and bulky. If it's something like a Roserade where its defenses are kind of crappy, I really don't trust it that much because I know if it's not really that fast, which I'm really concerned because his float's almost faster than my Roserade, so I'm just kind of concerned about that. I'm pretty sure he's pretty cool and pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't trust Roserade. Oh well. It's gonna send out a Snorlax. Oh my god. You remember the Munchlax that he had at the beginning that took all that hits for you? Well, now it evolved into a Snorlax, and it's even more annoying. Actually, right now, at the time when I was battling him, I had no idea that he knew Earthquake, and so now I know. So now I'm gonna switch. In case you guys are wondering, is like, why are you narrating like after you recording this? Well, at the very beginning, when I was like sampling videos with Pokemon, I was kind of like sampling my voice, seeing how it would work out on the camcorder. The voice was very crappy on the camcorder. It was suckish. I'm serious. It was horrible. And I didn't want that, so I just decided to narrate with something else. So just to make it better quality, because I didn't want to have a crappy voice with a camcorder, and so I decided to have better quality with like a microphone. Alright, now I cut out a lot of this because I need to save the time, so I used a bunch of defend orders and heal orders so I could bulk up my my Vespiquen, because you know when those opportunities come where you get to bulk it up, then it becomes like really powerful and stuff. It's really good. That's the best part about a Vespiquen. If you can bulk it up, it actually has decent attack, so you can actually use it as a really good weapon against other like tanks, like a Snorlax. That's why I'm doing that. So now it's using rest and being very, very annoying, because if you remember in Pokemon Yellow when it kept on resting in Amnesia, if you remember any of that, you remember how annoyed I was at that, and how I could never catch a Snorlax, and I was just like, to heck with it. You know, I'm not gonna go through all this stuff, and another rest. Why, Barry? Why do you have to be so annoying? You're annoying. You're denying the inevitability that you're going to lose. You're just like, oh, I'm not gonna lose. You know, what are you talking about? I'm gonna be fine. You know, I'm gonna beat you. You just wait. You just wait. It's going to happen, Barry. It's going to happen. You're going to have to accept that very much. So I'm gonna attack order it. God, I have no idea why bees work so... Like, it's doing damage against this big, giant, fat beast. Like, it looks like it has bat ears or something. I'm not even sure if it has eyes. This is fat and beast and... Oh, God, yeah. And he wakes up and... Body slam. That thing... I guess that's the one thing that I liked about Snorlax. It's really powerful, and, you know, it's got pretty good defenses. I've always liked Snorlax, but, you know, I didn't want to spend a bunch of time with honey trees looking for Munchlaxes and stuff, so that's why I went with Queen Bee, with Vespiquen, and it kind of completed my team really well. So now his final Pokemon is indeed the Torterra that we have all been waiting for. So now he brings it out, but his health is below half. So I fully believe in my last one. I have no reason to freak out. I have no reason to freak out, you know? Because I know I'm going to win. There's no way he can beat me 5 times in a row. You know, it's not possible. It's just not possible. Yeah. Let's try our Killer Bees again, because Killer Bees seem to be so cool. They're like a new fad with Killer Bees attacking these big giant things and kicking butt. It actually works. And now Torterra has fainted, and now you have the full right to freak out now. Barry, just go ahead. Go ahead. I want to see your reaction. Alright, here we go. What just went down? He's just like, what just happened? What the heck just happened? Yes, of course you're not. Darn it! Darn it! Aww. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Darn it to heck. Darn you all to heck. Well, now let's go and talk to this lady, alright? Let's examine the gym badges. The coal badge. The forest badge. the Cobble Badge, the Fin Badge, the Relic Badge, the Mine Badge, the Icicle Badge, and the Beacon Badge. All 8 badges of Sinnoh. So now she will step aside and let me pass through to the Elite Four. But we have a few more things to do before we go to the Elite Four. So yeah, see you guys.